Hi everyone, Sana Wajid here, sales rep at Remax Empire Realty in Markham, Ontario. Today I bring you the hot topic of cannabis legalization that happened 2 days ago, October 17, 2018. We will be hosting a very detailed seminar regarding this topic here at Remax Empire, so watch this space for more detail. There's a lot of questions, a lot of discussion, so definitely something that you don't want to miss. So yeah, it's official. You can legally purchase and grow small quantities of marijuana in Ontario. Per household, you can host up to 4 plants of marijuana. Again, that's per household and not per individual. I just want to highlight two very important things that revolve around this topic, and one is stigmas and the other one's defects. So stigmas are generally a negative emotional attribute that get attached to a property, and defects are physical ones. When you talk about defects, there's two different kinds. There's patent defects and there's latent defects. So patent defects are basically defects that are readily visible. You can walk in, you can do a home inspection, you can see it. For example, a broken window. A latent defect, on the other hand, is something that's not apparent. It's not easily discoverable through a home inspection. For example, there might be some kind of structural damage that may be present in the property that you can't just see off the bat. Now, when does a seller have to disclose stigmas and defects? Generally speaking, sellers do not have to disclose this information unless there is a latent defect present in the property that renders the house dangerous, that poses some kind of risk to the health and safety of the people living in the home. So that's the only time when a seller it's mandatory for the seller at that point to disclose the information. When you talk about marijuana and property damage, it's not necessarily that a grow house or a home that houses marijuana plants leave some kind of property damage, right? But definitely there is a stigma that gets attached to it. And as a buyer, if this is something that concerns you, definitely talk to your realtor. Let them know what your concerns are. And as a realtor, please go ahead, follow through, inquire more about that concern, and make sure that you draft your contracts in ways where you provide your clients with provisions that protect them, right? That's very, very essential for you as a realtor to get done. Other than that, this topic of cannabis legalization and how it will weave its way into the real estate market is fairly new. I think we just have to wait to see how courts deal with cases that come up, which I'm sure they will. And follow us here because we do have the know-how of how this will unfold, because we do have our in-house law office headed by a real estate lawyer, Ricky Rator. So definitely watch the space, subscribe. There's a lot more information coming your way, both about this topic and other stuff. And that's it for today. Once again, watch out for more details regarding the seminar that's coming up. Subscribe, follow me on Sana the Realtor on Instagram and Facebook. Take care, guys.